Good afternoon from London. It's a bleak afternoon here. And hello to all dear comrades, friends, and supporters from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche idea, chairman of KFA UK, and official delegate of the KFA for the UK, and also the owner of the self-same channel, Songam 007, the militant voice of Songam and Juche in the UK. It is 13 years since respected comrade Kim Jong Il, respected Marshal Kim Jong Il, was appointed Supreme Commander of the Revolutionary Armed Forces of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. And he was appointed on the 30th of December 2011, according to the decision of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. Since his appointment as Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces of the DPRK, respected Marshal Kim Jong Un has dedicated himself to the work of building self-reliant defences, basically carrying forward years of President Kim Il-sung and Chairman Kim Jong Il on self-reliant defence. Marshal Kim Jong Un creatively applied the original and independent line of building the economy and defence in parallel by adopting the line of building the economy and nuclear force in parallel at the March 2013 plenary meeting of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. As the tragic events in the Syrian Arab Republic show, the work of building national defence cannot be neglected for 1 minute, and a country should not try to rely on others for defence, but build self-reliant defences strongly. As respected Marshal Kim Jong-un once said, and I quote, "We should be prepared for both words and action. However fair-minded and just we are, we may become a bargaining chip for the strong, and our precious history inherited with blood will lose its shine in a moment if we are weak." End of quotation. I think this is obviously a very profound teaching of respected Marshal Kim Jong-un. The DPRK has never put reliance on others. It learned many times that you can't trust outsiders to your defense for your defense. This was shown in the armed struggle against the Japanese imperialists, and even during the Fatherland Liberation War, and very certainly in the Cuba Missile Crisis in 1962. The line of self-reliant defence continues today. Recently, on the 15th of November, respected Marshal Kim Jong-un, speaking to the battalion commanders and political instructors of the Korean People's Army, stressed, and I quote, "We will build up our nation's self-defense forces, the pivot of which is its nuclear capability, limitlessly and endlessly without satisfaction." End of quote. This is bold declaration, a very bold declaration, but at the same time a very astute and realistic one in a world where imperialist aggression and intervention are rampant. The DPRK is not going to go down the same route of Libya or Syria or Iraq or Yugoslavia. It shows that a respected Marshal Kim Jong-un does not have illusions in the enemies of the DPRK. In the past, the revisionist USSR did deals with the US imperialists and foolishly agreed to limit its weapons. We all know how that ended up. So, socialist countries which stand in confrontation with the imperialists should never limit their weaponry. As Supreme Commander of the Revolutionary Armed Forces of People's Korea, respected Marshal Kim Jong Un has guided the work of building up national defense. The DPRK became not only a nuclear power, but also a H-bomb power and an ICBM power. Moreover, the DPRK's status as a nuclear power is now firmly enshrined in the DPRK's constitution. During the past few years, the work of defence upbuilding in the DPRK has been greatly accelerated. In 2023, the DPRK launched its first ever military reconnaissance satellite, the Malegyong-1. Also in 2023, in September, the DPRK launched its first ever tactical nuclear attack submarine, the hero Kim Kun-ok submarine. This year, on the morning of the 31st of October, the new Hwasong-Fo 19 ICBM was successfully test-fired. This was more powerful than previous ICBMs of the DPRK. The Korean Central News Agency said, "The moment," and I quote, "the moment the entity with absolute power lifted off, revealing its imposing figure loaded with the DPRK people's bitter enmity and strong will to punish all evils and injustice on the earth and annihilate the enemy." End of quotation. Therefore, thanks to the 13 years of supreme commandership of respected Marshal Kim Jong Un, the national defence capabilities have advanced greatly. People's Korea can defend itself against any aggressors thanks to the wise guidance of respected Marshal Kim Jong Un, an ever victorious, iron-willed, brilliant commander. Long live People's Korea! Long live the Korean People's Army! Long live self-reliance! Long live Juche! Long live Supreme Commander Marshal Kim Jong Un! Thank you very much for listening today. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Also check out our affiliated channel, Korean Friendship Association of the UK. You can buy many books that we've published. There will be a link in the description, and we welcome your participation in our activities, both online and in real life. And of course, your donations are most welcome. Have a great day. Goodbye. See you again.